its secrets. In each layer of history, we can rediscover hope. A way to chart our future. Countless stories are carved into the Earth's strata. The lessons of one age augur the next.
Okay, so this is the second time we're going to be streaming Civilization 7. I read some of the Civilopedia, got some ideas of what I'm actually supposed to be doing, and we're going to make an actual kind of attempt. I haven't played that much, but I played a little bit. So we have... Oh wait, no, we don't do that like that. We do that like this. So we're going to be playing Xerxes the Achaemenid because of his trade route bonuses. The economic memento that we have. And then we're going to be playing as Axum because of their cool naval trader. And it's going to be like production and money is what we're going to be trying to do. We'll see how that turns out. I tried a little bit of this combination already. We're going to put ourselves on Viceroy, but no higher because it's a very new game. So we want to like be comfortable with the mechanics before we start pushing difficulty. Most likely I will do a difficulty climb in this game where once I've won each difficulty, I'll climb until I get stuck. We're not really here to play super hard or, you know, push any boundaries. We're just here to explore the game, have a good time playing it, and actually kind of get underway, because last time we just sort of messed around. And it was fun, but I'd like to actually play. I'd like to actually see if we can learn in a more constructive way. A lot of the game seems to be based on single buildings that add bonuses to places instead of those places getting bonuses in other ways. So we'll see. I mean, it's Civilization. It's about getting yields, right? So pushing towards getting yields is probably a good idea. This is taking a while to load. And I am just talking at the loading screen. Well, I hope you enjoy it in the VOD, me talking at the loading screen, because that's the experience. That is the experience.
And Axum shall perch on the gateway between worlds. May only the worthy pass and know its majesty.
I think, I actually like the trading Xerxes for Axum. I think it's got a nice little starting synergy. I like the idea that our coast boats are also our way of getting our naval trade routes. I think that's an interesting sort of play style. And, you know, our building is like money and culture, which I think will help us a lot. We'll see, though. Right now, I'm still very much trying to figure out how to play this game properly. This is now my official 3rd time playing it, and the last time I played it was just to see if I liked this and to like read things more than my first one where I was messing around. So I really am very much a newcomer to this game, as much as anyone else is. Okay, one of the things I've noticed is that these do not perpetuate. Whenever I start a new game, I have to reset the stuff. I don't think we're going to do any reloads. I think we're going to try to win with what we have, or at least play with what we have, because reloading this early doesn't help that much anyway. We don't really know what we need. Since I don't really know what I need, I can't really like validly reload. Like, this is probably bad though. There's so little food, but because we're playing Seafaring Start, it is pretty easy to get ocean food in my I learned in my last game. So let's just build in place. Like, these fish will be helpful. Then our first production will be a scout. And we'll next turn get our agriculture immediately, because that's just the way it goes. Now, cotton is good. It's distributable food. Silk is good, 10% culture. Depends on how much culture we're producing, really. Wine is happiness and culture in a celebration, which is interesting. And of course, fish is 3 food, which is just really good. I think our first technology has to be sailing with Axum. I think it's just like, it has to be. There's nothing else it can be. And our production is going to be, I think we do a 2nd scout. And let's go and explore. We'll go below the cliffs here along the coast. Probably shouldn't be coast exploring because I'm going to build boats pretty early, but at least until we get past the wine, right? Our first city grow. I want to get to the fish as quickly as possible. This is more balanced though, but this will give us more food and probably will be the location of our fishery, so our little fishing start thing. Just next turn that. Now, if we're probably going to try to go for economic as quickly as possible, we need to assign 20 resources, which is not that hard for us to do. So, objectives, study code of laws as soon as possible so we can unlock merchants. Yeah, and establish trade routes. Now, we can establish trade routes before then, because we will get trade routes. We get trade routes through sailing if we can find people who are on the ocean or can be reached by navigable rivers, because our boats can get to them. What else do we got here? If we look at the civics tree, we can push right to code of laws by getting mysticism and discipline, but it does mean putting off our cultural ones for a while. We'll see. We will push to code of laws, I think, if our first civilization we find is not, if we don't find a civilization that basically has a coast, because we do need them to have a coast. Okay. So I'm going to keep pushing out, trying to find other people and useful stuff. But these guys don't like us. They will attack our scout. But then there's this encampment, which I kind of want. I was going to say I should back off because they're probably going to attack out at our scout, which would be really bad to lose our scout this early. It's not the best, but, you know, pretty random. So that's their scout. They didn't choose to attack out at us, so I'm just going to do this. This is a risk. Okay, their scout and their knight have chosen to not attack us twice. We've met another civilization. Literally, already. Okay. I'm gonna do friendly greeting because we need to trade. And we don't have enough influence to do anything. We could wait and try to open our markets right away. Or we could open our borders to try to push to keep him happy. Let's see if he'll open borders. Good. Now, where did we see that? Oh, he's real close. He's got to be like right here. That could be good. If we can reach him through this lake. That could be good. You never know. It could be good. Take this for me. I could collect tithes from them, or I could share in their joy. I think the culture is more valuable than the gold. We should have no problem making gold, but culture is very good. So, starting with, we can get our building, like I said. Also gives us the great stele. And +1 resource capacity and settlements on coasts or navigable rivers. I think we're going to go for our Pantheon right away, because that puts us towards Code of Laws, which I think we're going to end up having to do. Pick the fishes. Kind of sad that the fish are the only resource. It's fine. Fine, I'm not worried about it. We're going to be doing a lot of food, hopefully, early on. So, oligarchy for food for 10 turns is good. Despotism for science, they're all good. I'm going to take oligarchy, because I think we're going to need those food boosts. This is not a great start for food. And a social policy. I think we're going to take the science and production from tool making to start. So far this has not been much of a bother, which is good. Okay, he wants to do a local festival. I can't support it because I don't have the influence, but I can accept it. And I will accept it. Move away from this this little town. We don't need a granary, so I'm gonna build the first warrior just to get us through sailing. And the scout is gonna look for Ahsoka's city. Yeah, we know. Okay. Some interesting coastline with some jungle. Bunch. I'm doing well. How you doing? Gotta be right around here since his scout reached us so quickly. What is this? It's wreckage. Don't want to bring my scouts too close together, but I do want to find them as quickly as possible so we can grow out. We're not going to get any production off of the water. I think we'll build this mine. This is probably a better to build, but I don't know if I'm going to be like increasing farms anytime soon. I'm enjoying it pretty well. I'm from BC in Canada. I mean, yeah, that's where I'm from. I probably want currency quick. I've actually played very little of the game on purpose because I sort of want to experience it specifically through playing it. And so I've been avoiding playing it when I wasn't able to stream it. But what I've played so far, I've enjoyed. Pottery then, if we're going to currency. Very different. Chilly. But not quite cold. I live on the coast, so it's relatively warm for the rest of the country where I live. But it's still not actually warm. It's just, there's no snow. Yeah, I played once last week, like I did one stream on the pre-release day, and then I decided that it was so different from Civ that I needed to spend some time reading the Civlopedia, which is really what my experience with this game has been so far. One short game that went nowhere, and reading the Civlopedia a whole bunch. We have our fishing quay now, which we're going to put right here. Oh wait, no. We're going to put it. Does it have to be next to... That was a mistake then. Well, no, it wasn't. I had to do this. That's right, because I need to get the fish. That's fine. Yeah. I think once the game is fully developed, I'll like it better than Civ 6. But I'm so used to Civ 6 because Civ 6 was like almost like a weaker version of Civ 5, so it feels like I played the same game twice in a row, that the differences in this game really stand out to me. Like, I noticed them. We're gonna need food in this city, because there's no food in any of our land direction squares. Which is why I'm building on the water so much. Because the quay and this fish are gonna help us. He must be over here then. Because his scout appeared immediately. Really thought it would be from here though. It is mostly cold weather in the winter, but I live right on the coast, like on the west coast, and on the west coast it doesn't get that cold. Right now I am not working. I used to manage a restaurant, but I quit it because it was toxic, and right now I'm just sort of on a break. All right, our first military unit. Probably need to build... Well, I gotta build the I gotta build the quay first. It's gotta be first. But then I think we're gonna build Dow. The whole reason of taking this setup is to get our Dow and hopefully find at least one civilization that we can trade with on the water. Yeah, my partner makes enough money that she can cover us for a while. I think this guy has to come back, because I really need to figure out where Ahsoka is. If I should... I probably should just rush merchants anyway. Yeah. I think so. It's nice to have had the opportunity to get out of a bad job and just take some time to myself, unlike a lot of people don't have that opportunity, so I'm very grateful for it. A lot of people gotta work what they gotta work, right? Okay, so this is a new continent. I need trade routes. That means fine. Oh, there he is. How could... He must have literally beelined it to me. But that's good news. This is good news. Because I'm just starting streaming and I'm not comfortable with it yet. I absolutely will be using a face cam as soon as I have more comfort with the whole idea of streaming, but I've a bit of social anxiety, so I have to step up. First, I have to get used to playing and talking. Then, once I'm used to playing and talking, and that becomes easy, I'll do a face cam. So this is good news because I was hoping I could trade with Ahsoka by the sea using my DAOs, so I could put off Code of Laws, and it looks like we have a navigable river right to this lake, so I should be able to put my DAO right into his city, which I think is really neat. I love the navigable rivers. They're one of the things I really like about my trade advisor is going to tell me that I need to trade with them. Yeah, I know. I was just saying. Let's just keep going around this way. See if we can figure more out about it. We have 120. Maybe we see if he will take open markets. All right, he will take open markets. Awesome. Because I'm doing a very trade-based start, I really need my closest neighbor to like me. Like, that's important. Because I can't learn more than one thing at a time very easily, and I don't think I can fight someone and set up a trade empire at the same time yet. I don't mind it. It doesn't fit my personality well. Like, if I'm going to have a face represent me, it might as well be my own. I don't mind it when other people do it. In fact, it can be quite enjoyable, but for me, it doesn't really feel like what I would do. I guess I might as well just take the silk, right? Camels, gold. I got a very nice start. I'm jealous. Of course, I have because I took Axum. I have you know, I prefer my start prefers the ocean, right? Prefers coast. So there was his start is just like better because he got this nice little lake, and I can already see he has tiles that are superior to the ones I have. It'll be fine. Thank you. I appreciate the follow. So we just got pottery. Let's do writing. You know, if I was playing really seriously, I'd follow this river, but I kind of want to go see what's through these mountains. Yeah, clay pits and mines. That I got a lot of clay pits and mines too. Luckily, I have the ocean to give me some food. And you gotta build the quay early when you're doing Askim anyway, because the DAOs are just really important. I do. I would find it strange if someone didn't like some art. Oh, that was a volcano that went off. It was the one that I found right north of me. Yeah, right up against a mountain is a rough start, always, and probably has always been. This is all mountain passes up here. Starting to feel a little pushed in. $164 gold. I don't know how much things cost. So, how much... The thing I can currently purchase is a scout.
There is another world, but it is in this one.
Actually, that would be interesting. Okay. I think we... No. I think we priesthood... No, I don't. We have no science coming in. I think we stay where we are. We need to find some science before we can take that off. And I have to start thinking about my next town, because I can now finally build settlers. And I gotta build this Dow. And I gotta build altars. Oh, everything's... Who did we meet? That's who we met. I actually don't have a Discord set up yet. To be fair, I have not gotten to that point yet. He's going to be trouble. It's going to be so much trouble, but I am totally going to friendly greet him anyway. Yeah. I don't use Instagram either. I'm sorry, I really have no way to make this happen. It's immediately apparent to me. I'm interested though. I just don't have an easy solution. I think we're gonna take our first cultural civic. Choose our pantheon. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to take God of the Sea because we're Ascom and we're going to be staying on the sea as much as we can. The production on the sea is going to be really useful. It's a hard choice though, because do I build the altar first for the production because I already have fishing boats? Or do I build the Dow so I can start trading with Ahsoka first? I think I'm going to build the Dow first. You think I have a solution? Yeah, but I can't do that while I'm doing this. I'm not gonna get off of the game to do that. Probably since I've been putting it off, I'll get it done. I've been putting it off for a really long time. But not right now. Scavengers picking through the battlefield remains. Okay, find... Gives me a warrior at the nearest settlement for... Spend 1 turn of gold, so 17 gold. Take the influence. Nope. No, the warrior is worth it. Oh. So Ahsoka is matched. I suppose Machiavelli is matched too, because Rome is the closest thing to Italy in this area. I don't think I can call that a match. We start nice with people. We're not the warlord Xerxes. We're the traitor Xerxes. We will open our borders if she'll do it. Storm someplace nearby, but not enough to matter. I gotta put a settler out too. I wonder if Wonder if I should put this off and build a settler. Can we? Yes, we can. I was like, how do we switch queue positions? That's how we switch queue positions. Yeah, it was a very cheap warrior and very useful. So Tyre is not mad at us yet because we're not close to them, but if we get close to them, and it seems like the most sensible next city for us is going to be whatever's in this, so this warrior is going to check this out. Tyre will probably get mad if we get close. Maybe I should save my influence to befriend them before that happens. That's a lot. It's a lot of influence. A lot of influence that we really don't have. Oh, that's interesting. Below us? Dramatic action. Machiavelli wants to do a local festival. I'll accept it but not support it because I don't want to spend my influence. Okay. She is in a tundra city. Okay, tundra Greece. Yes. It's one of the things I discovered in my second short game. They were perfectly happy with me until I expanded one hex close to them, and then they turned red. So, yes, they do. Okay. So that is Italy, and this is Italy. I don't know why I thought this was Greece. I think it's because, I don't know, it's Italy. So he's not below me, he just traveled all the way over here from here. That means we know where everyone is. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, as spammers go, he was rather polite. Hey, what is this? You want to open markets. I gotta. I have to open the markets because it's just so much extra gold. Hard to say no to supporting open markets when it's 6 gold instead of 2. And that means this is going to take forever. Maybe I can dip the city down low enough that it doesn't bother them right away. That is an independent city right there. Skirt his borders for a bit. Okay. So many resources. It feels strange that there's so many resources compared to past games. It's like such resource clustering. I mean, they work a lot differently, so it makes a lot of sense that they want you to have more access to them. Yeah, okay. Okay, we can probably build down past this salt where Rome is looking. Depending on how bad these mountains make a mess of things. I'd also like sea resources if I can find them. I have so little production in this city. At least it's growing. What do you want? I will accept that because I want the influence more than the culture. Just gonna follow this river. Bring our guy back around, I think. Maybe look in this stuff. This is interesting. The mountains are like this. This taiga is creating a lot of culture. River flooded. Oh yeah, that's the one I agreed to last turn. Okay. I think this is just gonna end up reaching the southern coast, because this has got to be ocean. That's the only way this can be taiga, right? Taiga's got to be in the cold. That's what taiga is. Like boreal forest. There's a pearl there. There's like enough food around here. Get salt, wine, pearl. No fresh water. Can build by a mountain. Can build right on this X. Reasonably close to all of those things. To collect them fast. Might be better to put ourselves right on the coast though. Here. Okay, that can only be a positive change since he's been offering me agendas and we've had a good time, so he's not mad. Need more production. Thanks. Good talking to you. This, I think, is good. Probably build... Can't even remember what building that name is. Brickyard. Yeah, I'd probably build Brickyard there. Okay. Ooh, Cairn. That's interesting. I think we're gonna go along the coast here a bit. In fact, I think we're gonna check the coast back up to the capital maybe. Circle this warrior around, and then he can escort the settler. Not that I think the settler's in any danger. Not on this difficulty. It'd be strange if it was, though. Because, I mean, this is the closest neutral town that is angry at us, and its closest scout is there, so I don't think that settler's in any different danger at all. But, you know, it's good to escort a settler even if it's not in danger. You don't like any of this stuff over here, but I don't think I can care about that. Because I'm not building up there. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, it's got to be here, I think. I don't see anything else that's better. Fishes. That will be very helpful for that city. South Coast. I don't know why. Because these look different from before. This is going to be the second time that I just walked by something that I should have picked up. I also missed a ruin over here someplace. Because I noticed that it existed, but that didn't step on it because I forgot that it was a thing that mattered. So we're not going to let ourselves do that over here. What is this? That's far away. That's very far away. Yeah, I know we're trailing in civics. We're trailing in everything. We're doing our best, okay? Trying. It's a new game. We're doing our best. Oh, geez, you're dying. Might be worse than just dying. It might be already dead. See how much we can see of this coast. Maybe I don't need to spread the city out that far. Maybe here is fine. They like it now. You know, after I selected it, they're all like, yeah, this is a great place to build a city. You didn't think so a minute ago. Because I'm too far to get this river, because of the borders, I'm just gonna take the original spot. I think it's right. And we'll bring the warrior back and guard the city with the warrior. We'll make sure we actually pick this up. An unorthodox sect has taken up residence on this hill. They feel like their presence is not welcome in cities. I can show them tolerance, which will lose me 1 turn of culture. Just like free food. I think we're going to show them tolerance because the pop is good. That's cheap pop. There is hides here. Dies. Probably then we're going to try to just push ourselves along this coast as our area, which means we're going to have to make sure nobody, like, settles us here. Like, nobody comes down here. I think the lake will discourage that, but Rome might come this way. But if they put, like, a city here or here, I don't care, because I want the coast. All we have available to us is production money. I mean, fish for food. Like, any C square is good for food, so we grow faster. It gives us money too. I think we're gonna do that. He is no longer as happy with us as he once was, because he settled too close to me. I know they're blaming me for it in the text, but he's obviously the one who did it. It wasn't me. I didn't put a city out there. See if he'll do a cultural exchange. Yeah, he's getting mad. That's too bad. That is too bad. Yes, I will open borders with him. You should be able to befriend them soon, like as in next turn type soon. You have escaped into the mountains. I think we probably should heal you or accept that you're already dead. We will get this settlement though. Since I'm probably going to try to put a city in here, I should scout it. Can land. Had your whole turn already. All right.
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the written word.
So that is writing. We want currency next. We have a narrative choice. The message of the god of the sea cult spreads with the hunger of a devouring fire, but it is a cleansing flame of purification or the inferno of persecution. Division stirs about the form faith should take. What do those in the god of the sea cult say about those who do not believe? I am going to take the culture, because I need it. The second one. Hey, a sage advises that the incision of symbols into stone will communicate the greatness of Ascom to future generations. The inscription's content is hotly debated in the palace corridors. Soldiers push for military prowess. Merchants request, no. Invite prosperity. That matches up best with our current desires, so that's what we're going to do. Right. Let's just camp this warrior right in there. Should immediately grow the town. I mean, we really want to get this fish, but this is best first. I mean, it's an equally good path to the fish than any other, so there's that. I have a lot of gold, so I probably should just actually buy the fishing quay. We can put it right there. That also means that I might be able to buy something useful here. And we have the Dow already coming out. Okay. We have salt. Tilt his production towards training units. Probably more useful in the capital. So that's where we're going to put it. You can... Ugh. Okay, some bandits pretending to be aristocrats. We could concede their point. Take production. Punish the bandits with hard labor. I guess that's who we are. Gotta rest these. This is the source of those guys who almost killed us. And by the look of this, we will not be able to traverse down this cliff, so we're stuck. We could try to escape past. We might want to just sleep until we rest and hope we don't die. We got our Dow, our first one. I think we're going to build the altar. I think we're going to build it here. I think that was a mistake. I think... No, actually, that's fine. That's fine. I forget that it's very different. I forget that you can build 2 things in each spot, and I wanted to put the brickyard there, but you can put the brickyard there anyway. Low happiness? Why are you unhappy? Is it too many people? I don't know why you're happy. You're unhappy. Well, we'll have to put a building in that makes you happy. Eventually, we will build you the altar, which should help you. I mean, it does give 2 happiness. You have nothing in the ocean yet, but you're going to be building in the ocean anyway. So that's fine. Yeah, you can just sleep until you're healed. You are going to like head all the way up here and then use the navigable river to make a trade route with Ahsoka. Let's come up this way. Ooh, there might actually be a gap here, which would be interesting. And also, I was supposed to befriend Tyre. Completely forgot to do that, and it just lost me turns of progress because I not do it. Yeah, there is no connection there. Which means we need to befriend Tyre, because we're going to have to build a city really close to them, and we don't want them to freak out and attack us. So I mean, I suppose... not really. Well, there's still lots of exploring left to do. We're definitely going to build a city over here. Probably our next city will be here. What do you want? Thing. Okay, where are we going to put you? Let's see what we can find if we go back this way. Shouldn't be circling our scouts in circles, but, I mean, we wanted to see what was here. A little disappointing that this is the sea. I should have just checked this and would have immediately known that this was a coast and not a lake, but, you know, that's the thing to be thinking about when you're actually playing the game more seriously and not learning.
All the ivory is brought.
No policies that we care about. Now I think we push for merchants. Town wants to grow. I think towards the fish, since we already built the quay, is a good idea. Oh, I could have just built that, couldn't I have? Because it's on the other side of the mountain? I don't know. If I could have... just a mistake. We have enough money to build you the... No, not yet. Altar is several turns away still. You are building your altar right now. Alright. Resource assignments... nothing would change from what we've done. I also want to get this pearls pretty fast. You guys gonna make a go, or are you just gonna sit there on my borders? I hope you're just gonna sit there on my borders. Should be mad at them too, you know. They also got too close. Machiavelli likes us, but he's becoming more and more unhappy the closer he forces himself to us, which is annoying. But I guess that's just how it goes, right? Yeah, I know I am. Doing my best, okay? I'm learning the game. Yep. He's gonna have a go. Alright. There's an island over there that we will not be able to reach. Oh wait, is that true? Or can we take damage to go into deep oceans now? Or is that only real ships? This is not a real ship, yeah. This is not a real ship, so... Grow town. We're growing fast. You take the fish. You can keep your fish. It's probably best for you anyway. Good question, though. How quickly are you building? Are you growing? 9 turns? 3 turns? I could give the fish to them. Like this fish as well. I don't think so, though. I think it's fine the way it is. Alright. Didn't I just get open borders with you? That's like super annoying. Alright. I mean, I thought I just gave him open borders, but I guess it's only one way again, like it used to be in the old days. Narrative choice. They have arrived to pronounce that Achaemenid Empire deserves all glory and respect. To honor the friendship between us, they present a generous gift. Well, I accept it. Gifts are nice, and I'll also use my influence to make this go faster. Because I really, really want them to not hate me. I can't believe. Can't believe you're not going to let me trade with you. We were friends for a while. I guess since Machiavelli likes me and there's no reason to leave this guy sitting there, we could try to do it this way. It's not going to detect a path. Of course it's not. It's going to think it can go all the way up north and it cannot. So don't do that. Don't do that, man. That was an error. Do this instead. Thanks. Thank you so much. South. Not north. I'm guessing that was the scout that was trying to heal itself right beside the enemy place because it was almost dead. Yes, it was. That's who it was. Okay. He wants to do a local festival. Yes, I will do a local festival. I'm going to prefer... I can't even do this. I don't have enough points. So I'm just going to prefer the... I prefer the +2 influence anyway. Wow. That was a complicated lack of useful words. I want to have the influence. It is better for me right now. I should probably build a library. I do want to get a city here, and I want to get it done fast, so I guess the settlers should be first. But I am falling behind in almost everything, because I don't know what I'm doing. Scout is just going to see what it looks like up here. Right, that's the one we did last turn. Because that's how it works. It tells you about it. It tells you about it after it's done. We want to move towards the pearls. Right? Yes, I'm perfectly happy with this city, with this town, I should say, mostly just working towards food. Choose a celebration. I think we're going to take building construction right now. I think our growth is fine. We'll take the gold from all settlements. We have enough money now that we can build this town its altar, which I think is good because we're going to be building lots of fishy stuff, and our fishy stuff means that we get production from the sea, which really actually is helpful. I feel like I'm a little bit behind the curve, but we are learning. What is this? So he established a trade route with us because he used a regular trader, but I can't establish a trade route with him because he stopped me. Wait, what? Why was I not allowed to enter his borders? I am super confused. Oh, that's their action. It's the other player. Yeah, okay. I understand what that's saying now. That's saying their action was to get the other player, me, to have their borders open for a number of turns. I opened my borders to them, which let them put a trader in, but I couldn't put a trader in because they closed their borders to me. Open markets, yes, and I will pay the extra so that we both get the money out of it. And units. I really feel like I want a bit. I feel like it would be better to wait till his borders are open. I mean, he may just refuse me again. Righto. Yes, I will open my borders. I also... Okay. Oh, I don't have the points, that's why. I need another turn to get enough influence to be able to do that. Okay, I'm starting to get this a little bit more and more. I do like this city. I think this will be fine. Turn. Oh, that's been like there the whole time. We just okay. We were very close to seeing that multiple times from multiple directions. Fine. Use city-state bonus. Okay. So we are now their suzerain. We take gemstones, which is lapis. 5% for every city-state you're suzerain of. +5 trade route range for every citizen you're suzerain of. That feels good. Gold buildings receive +1 gold for every city-state. Interesting. Emporium. Allows the construction of the Emporium unique improvement. The Emporium provides 2 gold. 2 gold in the cities if they have at least 1 resource assigned to them. Cannot be placed adjacent to another Emporium. I think makes the most sense. I guess our scout just wanted to visit those elephants. I would want to visit the elephants if I was that close to them. Elephants are cool. Okay. Just built another settler. It's time to build the library. We're so far behind in in science. I hope you're going to be safe. Because I don't really have a plan except to just send you. I feel like if they're suggesting here, but well, tires are not going to hurt us. That might, but I don't think a scout will. But I don't think a scout won't enough to risk a settler over it. We could post and drop on this spot, staying as safe as possible the whole time. I think that's probably what we're going to do. It is disturbing that he decided to become our enemy. I don't think we're changing that. What we're going to do, though, is grab Code of Laws, because we definitely need traders. You can expand. You're going to be getting close to being able to specialize. I really think there's much that's more valuable. Well, I mean, we're getting the pearls, right? Yeah, the problem with that is I don't have merchants. I think you can just keep your pearls, because I think... Oh, I can't? That's interesting, so I have to send them someplace else? Do you just get them and I send them someplace? I think maybe that's how it works? But no, we had to use our own fish on ourselves. Oh, that's fine. We'll figure it out. Town specialization development. I was going to say, we got to be specializing soon. An urban center is +1 to culture and science quarters in towns. Food from pastures, farms, plantations, and fishing boats. Trade outposts. Happiness for each resource in the town. Trade range. I feel like what we're going to do is make you a fishing town. I feel like we're going to make you try to grow big, and we're going to probably... Well... I'm going to buy a Dow here. Was kind of hoping he would let me in, but I guess I could send both of them here. Different cities. I hope it's different cities. You know, I can't get right up to them. I don't know how that works. I just realized. I mean... I really, really want him to open his borders so I can trade with him. Where is the Dow that's coming this direction? He's right here. Maybe I send him up the river and hope that I can get him to open his borders, and then take this one and send him this way in case this doesn't work. No, we're not doing that. Going this far. We're not going all the way. Look, it's not a war. There you go. There you go. Our first commander, he can rest where he is. He'll keep exploring up north here. Turn. What do we want to do with you? I guess we take the wine. Two of Ventier's zealous rivals are looking to settle a bet on which grape has produced the year's most coveted wines, the aromatic Gurk or the full-bodied Verdes. Casks are filled with Gurk. This will make people happier. This will give us gold. Don't know that there's anything else I really need to build here right now. So we'll just go. I do want the Emporium. I want everything, really. I want it all. There's nothing I don't want. I mean, the Emporium would be immediately helpful, as would the Brickyard. The Brickyard is actually probably more helpful in this town, and we have a place we want to put it right there, so that's what we're going to do. I knew that's what it was going to do. I knew it was. Okay, that's how it works. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to trade route with him, but I can't because you won't let me into his borders, and I want to see if just entering his borders is enough. And I could trade with Tyre as well. There's that. But let's just keep going. changed my mind about just standing there because I realized that because the Dao is technically a military vessel, he might think of that as a threat. It would just make the situation worse. Look, he's already mad. What is his leader agenda? Oh, we need to be happier. We need to be happier. I should have looked at that earlier, because then I could have actually taken some actions that would have made us happier. Well, that's what you get for just sort of like smashing your face against the thing instead of trying to actually go slow and learn it. You just sleep there. Borders are now open here. All right. 25% of progress already made towards completing the age. Oh, jeez. None. I've made no age progress. Well, I guess I made a little bit. 5. I guess I made a tiny bit here for 2 cities. But I am bad at science and culture. Nobody's even trying, okay? Look, it's just me here. Arguably, I'm the closest to succeeding at any of these things. But that doesn't feel right at all. Because I feel like I'm really behind. Just see where this little stretch goes up into the sea here. This should become the suzerain of the people who hate me. Right? Sure. Rome is built right next to Tyre. All right, good for them, I guess. I don't know. Happiness. I don't think we have any way of producing. Well, I guess there's wonders. But I don't think we can spend 14 turns building a wonder, can we? Maybe we can. I think it's Emporium. I don't want to build it at any of the spots they're going to let me. I could drop a granary in here. I mean, I haven't built any farms, so it would probably not be a good idea. I mean, it says it's adding 2. No. I guess we're doing it. I guess we're doing it. Kinda little special passage so that I can bypass Rome's borders. Yeah, it's like a border bypass. It's a thing. I really don't want you guys to hate us forever. We didn't want that. We started off as friends. Why did you have to forward settle me? Look at all the land that's over here that you could have settled in and we would have had no problems, but you had to pick this because of the excellent tile yields. I don't feel like that's fair.
When I was young, I thought that money was the most important thing in life. Now that I am old, I know that it is.
Market. Bath. Take navigation. Let's look what we have available to us, right? Take navigation, which improves our DAOs. I think we're going to take navigation. I think that's good for now. I also feel like we're safe to land and just move up here over the land to save a turn or two. Head into the tundra. Well, we've done a good job of exploring everything, right? That's a bonus. So close. So close. It's probably just like a one square. I know it's not because there's coastline down here. Ira's building so many ships. All right. Market. Market gets gold for navigable rivers and coastline squares. I actually have a perfect place for a market if I can reach out to it. They won't let me put it there. Which is sad. I guess this is second best. That would be 4, but this would be 3. Put it there. I really wish I could put it there. Why won't you let me put it there? Oh, you're not explaining why I can't put it there. Fine, I'll put it here. It's fine. And you can keep exploring up in the north. Our poor dead scout. I miss him. He would have probably eventually wandered his way over to this natural wonder that was like there the whole time. You can build a town. Civilization unlocked. Among the nobles of the coast, a new powerful dynasty arises, one whose dreams lie as much in coin and sails as in crowns and soldiers. They are present as secondary power in Achaemenid lands, but they could provide vital leadership should a crisis arise. Have 3 settlements with city centers adjacent to a coastal tile. Right. Narrative choice. Paramount chiefdoms. The seat of authority has traditionally been shared amongst representatives from different towns, but some have begun to argue that those who live in the capital are better poised to delegate issues to the rest, and their voices are growing louder. Maintain distributed power. Consolidate power in the capital. No, I'd rather 10% everywhere than 15% in one place. Satisfied at last, the writer sets down their quill. All right. We could take the codex, or we could take influence. Obviously, we're going to take the codex. We need to expand this town. I'm going to take this C square, and then we'll get those 2 next. Pretty sure I can give this to you. Pretty sure they'll be fine without it, and you could use it a lot more, so there you go. Enjoy your fishes. Ah, again! I know you're mad at me, but I didn't do anything. Put the codex is in the library. There we go. All good. All I did was exist. You're the one who moved close to me. And you had choices. I didn't have choices. Look at me. I had no choices. I made the best choices. And you did this. This. And now you're mad. Like it wasn't your fault to begin with. Okay, it's fine. So I cannot create a trade route unless I'm adjacent to them. Or unless there's an ocean path. Okay, well, that makes that a little less useful. I mean, maybe not. No, there's no way this leads to anywhere that matters either. Alright. The only person who we could reach with Dow trade routes, well, yeah, that's not true. It's actually not true. I'm gonna send you to explore this. No, cancel. Please don't. That's not what I meant to do. I do it every time, I know, because I forget that you're gonna get mad, but let's just see what the situation here is. Because there's a blob here that might imply there's a town center in here someplace, like here. As for the other one that's just sitting here doing nothing, I want to, like, make a trade route here, please. And we should also get a merchant. We can probably pay for one. I don't think merchants can cross borders that are closed, though. Can we purchase a merchant? Wait. We can make merchants, right? I am legitimately unsure about that, so we'll look in the place you look for those things. Yeah, they come from Code of Laws. Am I just missing something? Nope. I just literally don't see it. View hidden. Did I not get... Oh, no, it's still sitting there. We're still working on it. Okay, well, that makes it all make sense. Mac Valley wants a local festival. I'll take the influence over the extra happiness. Probably might have been able to make Ahsoka like me better if I had done the other, but I think this is just not happening. He seems like he wants to go to war with me. I might want to actually, like, try to fix that in some way. Ahsoka has built the wood. Hanging Gardens. He wants to open our market. It, as usual. Oh yeah. That happened already. You want to open markets? Great. Super good with that. All right. You want to open borders? All right, let's explore. Figure out what it looks like up here. Am I gonna have to build an army? Is that gonna be necessary? Is that a thing I gotta do? Guess so. I guess I'm gonna have to start thinking about that. I also probably should convert this to a city. Yes. And then they can build a warrior. Did I just purchase a warrior? I just purchased a warrior. Because it defaults to where it started. That's interesting, and not what I expected. Market. Library. I think we build a library. I think we build it here. That's fine. Oh. let's look at that again. Okay, so happiness in the capital and 10 culture, origin, us. There's nothing I can do with this. Like, it's just automatically empire. All right. Can't be like pulled out. Nope, that's just how it works. Okay. I get it, I think. Grow town, right. So we're gonna build this elephants first. Then I guess you can come up here and like hang out near the capital in case there's aggression from our false friend Ahsoka. And you continue on your way. That volcano. What are you gonna do? Finally, Emporium? Or should I continue to... Should I continue to build warriors in case he decides to attack me? I think that's what we're gonna do. For now. We now have an empire resource of ivory. Okay. Next turn. Bring you down. Maybe we head over here. Oh, Machiavellia has become a suzerain. Got production here. How many warriors is it reasonable to build? Don't think it's possible to attack him from the sea unless these guys can shoot 2, which they can't. Let's find out. Can't find out. Production here, we did do. I don't really have a spot to put another town that wouldn't be encroaching on me and worse, encroaching on my neighbors who'll get mad. So I don't think we're gonna do that. I could build another Dow for exploration and send it out here to see what this is. I think that's wise. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna end up being like the sea, like the south coast, like the what's the word? The tundra? You guys are mad, are ya? Nothing gonna really build you to stop you from being mad. If I had a little bit more gold, if I hadn't jumped so hard on getting that Dow, I would have been able to build you an altar. But I suppose we could move the pearls. Oh, that's not the right button. Yeah, I cannot figure out how we're supposed to move things off, because whatever I do, just leave it where it is. Pushing the other button just closes it, so I guess once we set them, they're set forever? But no, because I changed the fish. Is it just the pearls? Just these pearls can't be moved? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something in the UI here. Like, there's nothing I can do there. But I definitely did move those fish. Alright, well, that's fine. It is what it is. I think we'll just move you out of the way, and then we'll grab the commander here. Then we'll gather them all up under the commander. Oh, grow town. This. Automatic action. Will I support it, or will I just accept it? I think I will support it. Okay. This menu is confusing me. I feel like there should be a way to take these. There is. So that worked. And that worked. Can I only do it when I found a new one? Is there, like, limits on it or something? Was it maybe not my turn? I was getting the usual old, like, Civ thing where it wasn't my turn and I was trying to do something and it didn't work? Not sure. Take the boss man here. Move him there. Tell you to join this army. Tell you to join this army. We'll put together a little army just in case things go the way I'm afraid they may. So I should be able to create a trade route with Argos because my trader can actually reach. Great. Now you can return home and become a military unit. Effectively. Oh, we just gained Howlin. Let's put this here. Okay, never mind. Seems to be I just gotta put that where it goes. Oh, they gave us gold too. Nice. I don't think we'd ever gotten gold on our own. And we'll do the same here with Tyre. Really would have preferred to have done it with India. You know, it would have been nice to have India as a pal, but not that good a guy, I guess. One more turn and we can build a merchant, and we'll send those merchants up to Roma. Let me see. Possible trade routes. I mean, Roma has stuff I don't have. That feels like the reason to do that. I'm about to get the Tyre trade route right now. So I think we are going to send it to, not Roma, this is him. No, it is Roma. Roma is the best trade route here. Okay. I'm uncertain what they expect me to do with this menu. Right? I guess I use the menu to go to the place and then click on the place and then the merchant goes. I have to admit, I'm severely confused about what's happening. Like, it's... He's got to walk there. Yeah, that menu is confusing. That menu is utterly confusing. I knew I had to walk there, but the menu made it feel like I had to, like, click it. Okay, Xerxes' subjects have been calling him Shahanshah, the King of Kings, yet the courtiers that gather daily sing his praises will not be outdone. Truly, he is Ahura Mazda, god of fire. Xerxes is god. Xerxes is a great king. He's a great king. Soldiers pray before the altars of Xerxes, though through his divine guidance they will find only victory. All right, apparently I've been declared god. That's pretty good. Okay, the Tao ignores zones of control. That could be useful. May this please the people. I like this. We're going to take that. Then here in the capital, we're going to build another merchant. You can go to sea. See what we can find, Mr. Scout. Command units. We got you. You can just stay. Camp out. So this is the new Tao. Want to improve trade relations? Okay. That's good. That's good. I'm just going to leave this here as a military unit, and if the opportunity arises to get into either of these cities, I will. So we'll just have him camp. You are going to begin a trade route with Tyre. Now you're going to head here to camp out. Narrative choice. Wealth flows to the land like a river, offering up priceless nourishment, economic security. +1 economic attribute point. All right. +1 culture. That's not right. So we have 2. I didn't take the first one. I should have. +1 gold per age on the palace and city halls. Okay, good. +2 gold per age for every active trade route. That's good. +2 gold for every tech and civic completed. I like this better. We're going to do that. Narrative choice. The golden path. The trader stops in front of a merchant stall, tempted by samples of crystalline material. The spice is briny and sharp on the tongue. Salt from Oscum. The merchant says, if you have wares to sell, they're a kingdom to trade with. That's us. +1 codex. All right. We are a kingdom to trade with. Did we not set this guy to have a location to go to? Why not just say to go to here? All right. Another codex, another +2 science. Cities all close. Next turn. All right. That should help us with our science a bit, I think. Hopefully. Which city is growing? Oh, we are growing here. There are no more resources I think we're going to reach. This cotton I think is too far away. That being said, it might be might be good to like grow into the sea a bit, because those are such good squares for us. Command units. Oh, found a safe sea route. And then there was nothing. I was wondering about this, though. What does this actually give us? Lighthouse? The Dow, +4 combat strength, has 1 chance to create a crave. It's still the same. Lighthouse? Yeah, it's the same. It gets us Lighthouse, though. Turn. Okay. It might be finally time to build the Emporium. It has to be next to some other thing we built or something. Will not. Does not remove warehouse tile. The baths, though, we can just put right into the capital. Into the city center. Can't put the Emporium in the city center. What if we put the Emporium, the bath here? Okay. We're really messing up his leader agenda. That's what's really happening. It's because we don't have enough happiness. But I don't know how to produce more happiness. Where could we get more happiness from? This merchant... I think this merchant we're going to send to... Can merchants cross closed borders? I want the merchant to go here. Can the merchant do that? Seems to think he can. What are you doing? Small band of soldiers carry engineers among them and has fled their homeland, cursing their despotic general. They long for a more fulfilling purpose. Find work for the soldiers. Encourage them to make their own fate. That's what we'll do. I don't understand why you won't go this way. Can you stop and, like, go through his borders? Did he not open border to us? Okay, well, we'll ask. Oh, that's where it's just not passable. That's fine. Grow our town. I guess we grow towards the jade. Choose a celebration. Food for all. Oratory is influence. Culture in the palace. Scout mine. I think we're going to finally take culture in the palace. Social policies available. Wait, we just did that. We just didn't hit convert. That's fine. Command units. You are going to camp here. Next turn. I can't. I gotta make myself happy to have any chance of him stopping being so angry. But we were able to trade with him with a regular trader, so that's fine. This city needs to grow again. I guess we'll take... Wait, no. Have we already taken the pearls? Yeah, we've already taken the pearls. So let's... I mean, I guess we can take this culture. They do seem to be growing fine. Sure. Just send you to here. Right. Trade route, please. Sheep. Happiness. Who has the worst happiness? I guess those two cities have the same happiness. Take this. All right. So we've gotten the number that they wanted us to. We got some economic points. We got to here. The next thing we need to achieve, right? So that was next objective is slot 14 resources of the 20 we need to slot. Okay. Well, here's another one right away. Bonus, we're going to put this, I think, here. I think that's good. Somebody built a wonder, terracotta army. We have a big treasury. Yeah, we should be spending that money. Purchase. Okay. So you are building the bath, right? Yeah. So now here, you want to spend more money? Yeah, we gotta spend more money. We could build the Hullet. Goes here. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to purchase it. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. We could purchase the Emporium too. I don't think we can put it there with... They can share a tile, can they? Wait, so they... They can't. I'm just exchanging them. I'm just spending money on nothing. So, that's fine. It was good to learn it. Right now, this is an Emporium. And we are currently... We tried to build this here, it replaces it. Right? Yeah. That's fine. Technically, the Emporium is better, but we're going to leave that for now. Choose an area of choice. The people heave one final time, and the howlet swings upward. For a moment, it shivers, then settles into its platform, a symbol of power and prosperity. The common people bear bread and beer to the shade, while the army gathers for the Steele's sacred dedication. Begin a festival with food and drink. I'm going to do the dedication.
Will write its own history, and in both north and south it will be a history of glory and dignity.
Okay. So what do we get? Zone of control ignored by Dow, and then we get +2 culture on resources adjacent to the coast. That's really good. That's why we picked it, I guess. That is really good. I think we're going to take that over this. Narrative choice. Ink on the page. A boom in manuscript production encourages Achaemenids to weave tales of themselves. Ascham's origins will continue to thrill audiences. 1 cultural attribute point, 1 economic attribute point. The economic attribute point. Cultural attribute. The people look to one another and ask, who are we? Their cultural heritage deepens. All right. I know my treasury is overflowing. It is super overflowing. Go to the economic attribute here. I think gold for every imported resource. That could be useful. Gold towards purchasing in all settlements. That's interesting. I like this too. But I think we're going to go this way. +1 resource capacity in cities, or +2 if you have 3 or fewer cities. Choose a civic. What does this give us? Altar and monument. Gain +1 culture for each Paoleti. Throne of the Fathers. 15% gold in cities adjacent to the coast. That's just good for us. I mean, these are all good too, though, right? Like the regular ones, but I'm gonna to stay with our cultural ones for now. I mean, yeah, we're gonna stay with our cultural ones. Gold on quarters adjacent to coast. +2 culture and gold for every active trade route. We're gonna do this. People generally like us, except for the guy who doesn't like people who aren't happy. Well, I'm trying to be happy, but we're doing our best. We just don't know how. This would just be 1 culture forever. Brickyard. Market. Like we built a brick. Oh wait, we have a spot here, right? This won't build over, right? Oh, what? Why does it look like it has a slot when it doesn't have a slot? Okay, well, we'll go here. And I mean, we should just like, did we just purchase it? I hope we just purchased it, right? Now, if I build an emporium, it'll only let me build it here and it builds over. Okay, fine. That's fine. Do what you like. As for here, what could we potentially build here? Nothing's really built here, so I guess we start with the quay. Okay. And then we could build the haulet here. I don't think so. Altar? Altar is useful because it makes our sea better. It's useful for the exact same reason that the quay is useful. And this town needs to grow. Probably should ocean grow right now? Just for food and production? There's this we want to get. So we should keep that in mind. Oh, we also never got the, probably should do this next. Just to get to here. We also want to pick up that. Cotton. Dyes. Jade. Probably should be keeping that in mind. That we have specific goals here. You are trying your best to get to Roma. Oh, natural disaster occurring. That is a pretty serious natural disaster. Seems to be barely missing everything important, though, which is real nice. What is this? Diplomatic action? I will support it, because I could use the happiness. Diplomatic action. I will support it. I can't afford to support it. No! Come on! Ah, I wish I'd known it was going to be him next. I would have done him first. Whatever. Open borders. Damn it! Buddy! Whatever. You need to open your borders. Fun. The storm has gone away out to sea. Goodbye, storm. Okay. Petra. Actually have a good Petra spot. Several good Petra spots. Let's try to build the Petra here. Let's see if we can get it done. Ask him for open markets. Good. Now let's continue to explore this bit of coast. You don't kill our ship, please. It didn't do anything to you, Storm. It just existed. We're just trying to exist. Please, rest until you're better. Hopefully the storm doesn't turn around. Yeah, that's just the two from last turn, so let's end the turn. Unit still needs to be commanded. All right, trade. Trade route. Civilization unlocked. The merchant houses of the seacoast keep their eyes constantly upon the horizon, where others see an ever-changing seascape racked by a storm, a graveyard of ships. They see a world to be discovered and profited from. Free naval trade routes. Very nice. So we have you, and I guess sheep in the capital. getting to be pretty successful at trading here. 11, 12, 15. I think we got 14 now. I think we're getting very much there on economics. What do they want us to do next? Trade route grants you access. Yep. Resource next. Slot 14. Resources, yeah. Yeah, it's all about slotting resources now. Expand our town. All right, where are we going to do this? I think we take the Jade. 9, 10, 11. A lot. Okay. I think we're going to take Trade Outpost. I think that's a good idea, and then we're just going to immediately convert it to a city. I think we're doing well in this city. Let's build a library here. We added another resource, but I don't. Okay. You want to just rest until you're well? The storm is gone. That's a good thing. I don't know if we have cotton yet. We definitely don't have marble yet. And we don't have silver either. Is that worth dropping a town here, even though it's going to make people mad? Just to get those? I mean, we are trying to become a trade empire. We do have to claim things, right? We definitely don't have dates, and we don't have camels. I feel like a city like here would be pretty legitimate. Want to form an alliance? The reason I want to form an alliance with him is because I think it will smooth out the fact that I'm going to have to forward settle him and make him less mad, because I do think this is right. I need to take this so I can get these, and this is the best spot for it, right where he's got his troops. So I am going to see about how much it would. Can't purchase settlers, right? And you're building a wonder, so that's not going to be you. It's got to be you then, right? This is done in 2 turns, at which point I can build a settler in 7. That's fine. That'll do. Next turn. Oh, and I've been at this for 2 hours, which is how long I wanted this stream to be today. So I think we're gonna do a couple more turns, and then we're gonna finish up. Thinking about changing policies. These are the 2 new ones. I really like this. I think this, I think taking this off and putting this in its place will just end up being better. This would be 6 gold total, right? But this should be way more than that. The hope is that it's more. The hope is that that's more. I'm actually wondering whether or not this is definitely going to be worth more than this. Right, like if we take this off, put this in its place, this is definitely worth more than this. This is just 2, and this is going to be 2 culture on resources adjacent to the coast. We have adjacent or on the coast. We should have lots of those. Right there. This wine is adjacent. There. Oh yeah, this is worth way more. There. Both of these. Yeah, that's good. And this I almost missed this. The cotton when we get it. Yeah, that's the perfect choice. That's correct. Now that coins are widespread in use, Oscum's economy thrives, yet mining costs only rise, prompting speculation on the weight of the currency. Would lighter coins lead to better supplies or mere devaluation? Rework the coins, maintain the original weight. I'm going to take the science, because we're behind on science, if anything.
Have every man's wish on board.
Okay. So those felt like the main texts that I thought I needed. Let's look here and see what we're going to do. Irrigation gives us the garden, +1 settlement limit. Masonry works towards the monument. Production from quarries and mines. So I feel like the goal has to be mathematics, right? Now that we have navigation, which means irrigation is next, so we can go bronze working. Once we have bronze working, we can hit engineering because it's these 2. We already have currency. And we can mathematics. I think so. So that means irrigation is... But why is it locked? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, because I need animal husbandry. Course. Fine. 0 turns for animal husbandry. Native choice. A bad harvest has hit on one of Ascom's regions. The chieftain pleads for mercy from taxation. Advisors say that swift punishment can only be the replies to those who cannot pay. Taxes must be claimed by force. A respite may be given in times of hardship. That is what I'm going to do. Choose a civic. Our next civic, we could do our next cultural civic. Let's view the cultural civic tree. We're pretty good. The only thing left is mastering this, right? Gold on quarters adjacent to the coast. Port of Nations. Port of Nations is very good for us. So yeah, we're going to do the mastery of that. Trade opportunity. You want me to send a trader all the way up to him. I would like to. I wanted to do it by boat. But he just won't do. I'm going to denounce that though. Like militaristically, he is stronger than we are. So I guess we build more of the only unit we have. Which means purchasing them. 2 will do. See if we can I mean, the ultimate goal will be to add them to the army, right? And I think we bring all of our boats home. Where's the third boat? 1, 2. Did I just like abandon the third boat, or is it actually coming home already? Those are our sea traders. There is 3, right? I don't know this game well, so I don't know where the like units is. Do I click on a unit? Is there a way for me to see other units? No. Is there like something in the menu that will show me other units? No. See, that's that. Great works. Religion. Player unlocks. Technology. Okay. Yields. But where... Oh, the UI in this game. I'm so glad that they've committed to trying to fix it, because I legitimately have no idea where I would look for that. So I guess we've just lost it. It's gone now. He was up here, but I think I set him over here to heal. Now, he's this guy. The guy was up here is this guy. I had one over this way who did this trade route, right? Yeah, I did. That's a thing that happened, but fine. Oh, they're right there. 1, 2, 3. I'm so blind. That's just proof that I've been doing this for long enough for today. So I think we're going to bring the stream to an end. Thank you for watching. Thank the people who watch the VOD on video on YouTube, because they seem to be people who watch them there too, for watching. And yeah, we'll be back with some more Civilization 7 pretty soon.